This is the news on the hour on Providence Television International. You are welcome. I am Ugbebo Ikekwa. The World Bank has disbursed additional funds to Nigeria under the $800 million National Social Safety Net Program scale-up, raising the total amount released to $530 million. The cumulative disbursement this year of $530 million reflects fresh inflows into Nigeria's accounts for the palliative program. The $800 million loan facility is designed to provide conditional cash transfers to Nigeria's poorest and most vulnerable citizens to cushion the impact of recent economic shocks, including the removal of fuel subsidy. Originally, the program was structured to deliver 5,000 naira monthly to targeted households. However, following policy changes introduced by the Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration, the payment was revised to 25,000 naira monthly for 3 months, aimed at reaching 15 million households across the country. Pope Leo XIV, today, Friday, the 9th of May, presided over his first Mass as Pope at the Sistine Chapel in the Vatican City. The U.S.-born pontiff, who also has Peruvian citizenship, entered the ornate chapel accompanied by singing and dressed in a long white robe. The chapel is the same location where the cardinals elected him to lead the Roman Catholic Church during the conclave. The new pontiff has a packed schedule for the coming days as Catholic faithful are eager to see how Pope Leo XIV shapes the Catholic Church. Pope Leo will hold his first official meeting with the cardinals on Saturday, 10th May 2025. A religious cleric, Dr. Harrison Lokau JP, has decried the rise in the doctrine of materialism instead of spiritual upliftment across Christian denominations in Nigeria. Dr. Okao JP, who was the immediate past presiding priest of Holy Arosa Cathedral, emphasized that spirituality is no longer the basic interest of religious leaders, but the pursuit of monetary gains has become their driving force. The cleric condemned the practice where Christian churches have now become family business ventures, noting that service to God is a selfless venture.
The religious leaders do now that do not quite agree with Gordianism.
Well, I'm not here to criticize anybody.
Yes, but you must have perception.
Yes. Why we were growing up, when you get to a church, you see the opening of a Bible and the mark of a crucifix. That Bible represents the Word of God, and the crucifix represents the Holy Trinity. But today, when you enter it, another aspect that is not too pleasant to me is the way they inherit salvation. Salvation is supposed to be personal. It's supposed to be personal. My salvation cannot see you through. Neither will your salvation see me through. But this day you see a situation where upon the death of a father, the wife will inherit the church, or the son will inherit the church. I'm not pleasant with it at all. Salvation is supposed to be a personal thing. If I have the opportunity to open a church, my son or my wife, they may not be interested, but for me to force them to say when I leave you take over, it's anti-God.
Edo State government, led by Governor Monday Paulo, has rejected Peter Obi's claims that the September 21st, 2024 governorship election was not free and fair. In a statement issued by the Chief Press Secretary, Fred Itua, the government called Obi's assertions unfounded and disrespectful to Edo voters' democratic choice. Urging Mr. Peter Obi to retract his statements, Edo State government emphasized Governor Okpewolo's commitment to protecting Edo's peace and democratic gains, stating that Edo people have spoken through their votes and their voice must be respected. The Esako East Local Government Council has officially directed the Okpila Traditional Council and Kingmakers to commence the process of selecting a new Okwokpilagbe of Okpila following the dethronement of the former king, engineer Lukman Akemokwe. Saturday, May 10th, has been fixed as the date for the selection of a new traditional ruler. The council further disclosed that to ensure compliance with the law, a representative of the Edo State government will be present. The process will take place at the Imiokewa Village Town Hall in Isako East Local Government Area. The former Okwokpilagbe engineer Lukman Akemokwe was dethroned following an official revocation of his appointment by the state government on the basis of non-compliance with existing law and traditions. The Flying Eagles are to face a daunting test in their quest to progress at the 2025 Under-20 AFCON in Egypt, as they will face defending champion Senegal in the quarter-final of the tournament on Monday, May 12, 2025. Senegal confirmed their spot as Nigeria's knockout opponents on Thursday after beating Democratic Republic of Congo 2-0 in their last Group C game. Nigeria reached the quarterfinals of the championship on Wednesday after an uncompromising 2-2 draw against Kenya in the last match of Group B. After weeks of waiting, Nigerian athletes and officials were finally granted visas for the 2025 World Relays, which begins on Saturday in China, putting the Athletics Federation of Nigeria in a logistics sprint to meet up with their counterparts. The World Relays will be an avenue to qualify for the 2025 World Championships, which will be held later this year in Tokyo. Team Nigeria will compete in 4 events at the 2-day event, and the AFN has named a strong contingent which includes Toby Amusan and Favor Ofili. And to the exchange rates, $1 its equivalent in Naira is 1,600, €1. The present equivalent in Naira 1,802, and £1 presently stands at 2,130 Naira, $1 1,148 Naira. And that's the news on the hour on Providence Television International. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned.